izoyijoyina iSundowns kuma-quarter finals. Asibone le through ball nangu uNazir ubhekene no-goalkeeper lapha yabhakuza inethi. Isipikili sokugcina lesi eshayelwa iSundowns. Iyahlokoma iLoftus osuke ebhentshini oNazir o-Abubakar olibeka phakathi igoli lesibili leSundowns liqale kumkhulise obheka i-through ball. Iyahlangana noNazir Abubakar wathi uyaphuma ugoalkeeper waphambana nalo. Iqedile ngale group iSundowns idlale 6 games ayangahlulwa nowodwa umdlalo. iMamelodi Sundowns le wini kuzoba iwini yesine emdlalweni eyisithupha.
We started the show with the footage from SABC TV, all right? So we need to accredit them or acknowledge the job that they've done. Hello everybody. It's Sunday, today is Sunday afternoon. We are doing what we normally do sometimes depending on the development. We are doing a special show, but today we are doing a Mamelodi Sundowns special show. Remember that Mamelodi Sundowns are the champions of the Premier League for the 6th time in a row, which is unheard of. In terms of what happened in terms of our football, Mamelodi Sundowns has dominated our football. My name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe from TBR Solutions or TBR SSF Show. So as I indicated that we are going to deal with the Mamelodi Sundowns, we just want to see how Mamelodi Sundowns has done it. And then I'm sure some of you think that they are the champions. We all know about that. And then this has been a great weekend for them. And they've already won again in their CAF game. So they played all their 6 games without losing, which is very great. So we hope that they continue and win in the continental tournament. So they are really the champions. And then it's a job well done to Mamelodi Sundowns, as they normally known as Minwana Pezulu or Gabuyelo. What a great weekend for Mamelodi Sundowns. And then I'm sure if we look at the log, the team that is following them is Orlando Pirates and SuperSport, and both teams are at 40 points. So there's no way they can catch up with Mamelodi Sundowns. They've won their league, and then they still have about 7 games to play. Now, one asks a question, what does the coach do, Coach Rulani? At his age, we are very proud to see what he has done. Do you either continue to win all the games, the remaining games, so that you break the records if you are chasing the record? Or do you decide to introduce new players and decide to rest other players because the fixture is going to be tight for Mamelodi Sundowns, since they are also proceeding to the semifinals? So that's a call that he should make. But the last time I listened to one of his interviews, he said he's not going to disrespect any team. I think that was his last game in the Champions League before the game that they played yesterday. Said he's going to play the fuller squad, the strong squad, and he's going to go for the win. So he's not going to rest any players. So probably even here, it's going to be the attitude that is being taken, that will be taken by him. So we are very grateful. If you look at his age, many people, could not believe that at his age he has done what he has done. And then, but what can one say? He's from a very footballing family. His grandfather, Scarasono, was a legend in his own right. And then his father also played at the professional level. And then he played for Jomo Cosmos and then Orlando Pirates, his father. And I don't know, at some point, there was one game that they played at Ellis Park against Mamelodi Sundowns, meaning Cosmos. That was one of the beautiful games I saw. Julius KK Sono played very well. But Jomo is a legend. What to say about him? I think Jomo has been, as far as I'm concerned, the best player this country has ever seen. So he's from that family. And then we know the legacy of Jomo, always unearth the talent. And then that's what we see even with Rulani. Rulani always introduce young players and so on. And then I listened to Peter Msimane at some point talking why he decided to recruit Rulani Mukwena. He felt obligated to want to thank Jomo for what he did for him by making sure that he bring on board his nephew to the football nation. So I'm sure all of them are very proud. KK is very proud. This morning I was talking to him via, social media. Told me how proud he is about his son, and I'm sure even Peter is very proud that this is what he did. We are looking forward to seeing. But let's look at the teams that have won the championship since from 1996. It's dominance by Mamelodi Sundowns. You can see there. I take this picture from Unplayable on social media. So these are the people who compiled this. So we need to give them credit. So you can see that Mamelodi Sundowns has dominated. If you count there, I think it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They've won this title 13 times. So this is a total dominance of the local football. If you look at Paris, they've won it 4 times. Kaiser Chiefs also, they've won it 4 times. And then Supersport, they've won it 3 times. So it shows how dominant Mamelodi Sundowns is. So now I think what Patrice Motsepe or Dr. Patrice Motsepe has been trying to do is now paying the fruits. And then at some point, I listened to Mangoba Mngeti saying, them as Sundowns, they are now looking beyond. They are no more competing locally. They want now to compete continentally, all right? And yes, we know they haven't won much in terms of the continental football, but it looks like all the building blocks they are in place. Remember that Mamelodi Sundowns is the only team that is going to represent South African football nation in the Super League. So they are the only team that has been taken to be there. So they've done extremely well. So I don't know what you want to say. Maybe you can comment. We want to say congratulations to everybody at Sundowns who contributed, be the new chairperson, which is Tlogi Motsepe, be the management, be the technical staff, everybody, including all people who laid foundation, starting with Dr. Izwe. If you remember quite well, Dr. Izwe was one of the people who was in the leadership of Mamelodi Sundowns, coming to the time of Zola Mahobe, the Kroc brothers, Natasha Chiglas, and now Patrice Motsepe, and now we have Tlogi Motsepe as part of the family of the Motsepe family. So yeah, so I think we are starting to see what's going to happen. I hope everybody will learn from what Sundowns is doing, that you can build a small team and build it to be a phenomenon. I think where they need to strengthen it's around the issue of support. But if you look very closely, they are coming even on that front. You can see that Sundowns is starting to have numbers. Yes, we know that numbers belongs to Kaizer Chiefs. No one can take it away from them. And then followed by Orlando Pirates. But it looks like Mamelodi Sundowns is coming. So we wish them good luck. And then well done, Mamelodi Sundowns. So my question is, are you going to win the 7 remaining games, or do you want to try other players and give them the opportunity while you're preparing for the continental football? Because when it comes to local, we have already done it, unless you're still looking at Netbank and others. So yeah, I want to hear you out there. What's your take? Any comment, any lesson that should be learned from this giant? They've done very well. I mean, to win, and you're still left with about 7 games to go. So this is very, very pleasing to all the Gabrielo nations. I'm sure they are very happy. So please, guys, continue to subscribe and comment and like, because once you do that, it helps us to continue to get the numbers. As we get the numbers, then we'll be able to build this brand and make it a better brand. I know once you contribute in terms of you subscribing and also inviting others to subscribe, then that will help. But before I leave, I just want to comment about this. I saw the comments on ESPN. They were arguing that if Messi goes to Barcelona, what is he going to do there? Because he's just going to destabilize what is already there, what Xavi is building. I don't think that is the case. They said, they went further, they said, what's going to happen to Pedri? What's going to happen to Gavi? Guess what? Both players, they love Messi. Gavi even said in social media, we can't wait that you come to our shows. Pedro, we know that he loves Messi. They adore him. I don't see any problem. I see people talking that there is an issue between Messi and Lewandowski. Lewandowski has said it many times. He doesn't have any issue with Lionel Messi. In fact, he went further to say you would love to see Lionel Messi coming to Barcelona. You'd love to play with a player like him so that he can score more goals, because Messi is going to supply him with balls. So there is no issue here. The person that I know from the news that I get in terms of having an issue with Messi is Ter Stegen, because I knew at some point they had a fallout. But unfortunately, Messi has been there with the team, so he has to swallow his pride and accept that Messi is going to be the phenomenon. So I don't know what are they insinuating. If Messi goes to America, there is no issue. If Messi goes to England, there is no issue. If Messi goes to Saudi Arabia, there is no issue. But if Messi goes to Spain and Barcelona, for that matter, there is an issue. I don't think there's an issue. I've said it and I'm still saying it today. The campaign has started to ensure that the GOAT does not get the 8th Ballon d'Or. And I can tell you the 8th Ballon d'Or is loading. There will be no problem. In fact, Messi will be warmly welcomed by the Barcelona players because he'll add value to that team. Xavi have said it. They've said Xavi is not happy, but we have seen Xavi's comments. Xavi's comments that I keep in touch with Messi. We talk all the time. And then that would be nice to have Messi in addition. But now he's still a player of PSG. I don't want to destabilize PSG. So there's nothing wrong. I'm sure Xavi is looking forward to have Messi on board. So I don't agree with whatever they agree. So that was the show of of today, the special show, the Mamelodi Sundowns special show. I thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe from a TBR Solution. TBR Solution is a financial company that helps people to be financially savvy. I'm sure these days you are aware that prices are very up in terms of petrol, in terms of goods and services. Prices are very, very high. Now, these days, we are on a campaign to help those members of GPF or government employees, especially if you are 55 years old or above and you are contemplating to resign or go on pension in 3 months' time, give us a call or drop us a WhatsApp, then we'll call you back so that we help you to get your money expeditiously, as compared to sometimes people get their money after a long time. We will then transfer your money from GPF to Allen Gray, whom we have a relationship with. And the good news is, once the money has been transferred, you will choose how much you want to earn. If you happen to pass on, your spouse will also get the same amount. Then if it happens that both of you passes on, you would have appointed or selected beneficiaries. It could either be your children or anyone else. And there's nothing like age limit that they must be 22 or below. Even if they're above 22, they'll be able to get the inheritance from you. So that's how flexible it is. And then I know that sometimes people, they worry about medical aid and all that. We also have with other partners who assist you to get a medical aid. So if you want to learn more and get more information pertaining to that, just drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore come back to you. I thank you.